Hey everyone, Happy New Year, y'all. Who is ready to clean, declutter, and organize for this year? I will be sharing with you some tips that have been working for me personally. Now, I'm determined to do that this year with the kids, to get them involved, to make decisions, to obviously change some things up for them not to make this mess, if you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna have this video for you guys to judge my kids or me, but holidays and like I wanted to wait for Christmas to be able to get some stuff, like just get rid of it. And I think that's what I'm going to put on the thumbnail because honestly, sometimes it's really dready to get rid of stuff. And the tips that I'm going to be sharing with you are going to be so helpful. So, the first thing you're going to do is the Canva. That's what I like to call it. Look what you are working with what room, or things that you just are dreading, how much it is, and don't think about it much as like, oh, it's just a lot to get done. Then you're going to start making piles. As you see me here, I'm making a pile of dirty clothes, trash, toys, like just clearing out the Canva to see what I have going on, to see if I find some food. I mean, with kids, you find anything, but it can work with the bathroom too, or your bedroom. Just kind of see what you have. Now, my second tip will be, if you pick up the room often, then you get to see what you keep putting back but you don't use. In my case, with the kids, when I tell you, I have always wanted to get rid of a lot of toys, right? And I even tried the system of rotating the toys, or just like get rid of them when they don't see and just like throw them out. But then in the long run, it does not work. One, because you hurt your kids' feelings, and in a way where like you didn't think they were gonna be that hurt or butt hurt with you, right? And it came to my understanding that if I'm going to clean their area, they should be involved. They should be like get to know what I'm doing or what's going on, and just kind of get them warm up to look. This is what I'm working on. I need you to tell me what clothes fit you, what doesn't, what you wear, what you don't wear anymore, things that we can donate, or just toys that you don't longer play with. Like, just kind of get to talk to them. Sometimes they dread it because it's like, for them, it's a lot. It's just like, Mom, you're asking for a lot right now. This is like really overwhelming me. They might ignore you, they might throw a tantrum, but this requires a lot of patience when it comes to your kids. Obviously, it just does, because if they are overwhelmed, they get you overwhelmed, and at the end of the day, nothing happens, or you just like get it all done and just get it over with. Now, it took me years to get to this, okay? It has to happen every day, even with the smallest tasks around the house, for them to see the responsibility. Because like, I remember one day I was so frustrated towards them that they were like, well, mom, like, you're not cleaning this and you're not cleaning that. And I'm like, look, son, I'm not the only one who lives here, okay? Like, this is not my mess, and I'm cleaning it up every single day. So I make them understand that I am tired of always cleaning up their mess. If they don't like to pick up, then don't make the mess or put the stuff back where it goes. It's a practice that you have to not only do with your kids, but with yourself as well, which is hard because sometimes life wants to take over and you just kind of like, whatever, it is what it is, another day. Third tip. Now, this has been a game changer for me, where I distract my mind either with a podcast, with music, whatever gets my mind off me feeling like it's a lot, helps a lot. Now, if you want to get your kids involved, then put music that they actually enjoy or like to get that type of motivation feeling like, oh, let's clean, right? Now, when it came to clothes, they didn't even care. Like, I asked them and they're like, nah. Or whenever I knew they would wear certain things a lot is because they really liked it. And some things they never wear because they don't like it. That's how my kids are. So, like, okay, I was like, it's time to get rid of stuff, make some space for all the dirty laundry that I have piled up. And they also help me with folding laundry, putting stuff away. It's just the age where they need to help out and not see it as in you have to do it or you're going to get in trouble, but it's more as like this house needs to be operating with everybody and not just me. Now, of course, I have to deep clean areas because I don't expect them to do that. Like, I hardly clean my oldest daughter's room. She's always on top of it. But here and there, I'll go in there and deep clean. Now, this video is not me telling you what to do with your kids. You know what works best for your kids. You can get creative, get them to get motivated to do certain things around the house. Sometimes I'm like just cleaning them and they help out. Like, it's just that's what I always wanted without me having to ask and just them helping. You will hear we're here soon. You're gonna see them helping me, like kind of put the toys together, put them away, and just like tackle it together, which it was always my goal. And like back then I used to struggle with them wanting to do things because like no, or they didn't want to throw away nothing, or just like I had to get on their level to talk to them and make them understand certain things. And like I said, it takes a lot of patience, but it can happen. And you can apply those tips to yourself as well. Uh, as long as you just start with your Canva, you make the piles, you separate things, then you get to know what you have, what you don't have. And if you keep putting up stuff that you keep putting away, each time you deep clean or declutter some things, then it's just time to let it go. Let it go, get rid of it, however you want to get rid of it, just get rid of it. Because I don't know about you, but I grew up with kind of like a cluttered home growing up because like I don't know, in Mexico it's like we have that mindset of like we might need it later. And when I tell you I used to struggle with that, I still do sometimes where I'm like, okay, what if I need it later? Let me just keep it. And I do that with multiple items, and next thing you know, it's a pile of things that are just sitting there taking up space where I'm not needing them, right? Which is funny because when you actually do need them, they're like gone. So that's like another story. But yeah, like if I tell you, this was a rush video, okay? It had to get done. Like the room is not like this every single day. This is because of, having to go to grandma's house and then Christmas, and I wanted to wait for the new toys to be opened up so they can like get more motivated to make space for those new toys and get rid of the old ones. But yeah, so I had two videos ready, and when I was ready to edit them and post them, I had like two of them for this week. They were just wiped out from the SD card, so I had to go and do something real fast, which it was the room. I'm like, perfect, Christmas just passed, I can just get this done. I didn't deep cleaned. I didn't deep clean, but I sure did get rid of a lot of stuff and just kind of clean where I don't clean every single day. Now I had to get back to it and deep clean again, but this what I had to work on. Okay, it happened. It happened. It's done. It is what it is. Let's just not get into the negative vibe, and let's just keep moving forward. I still hope you get some motivation, and those tips you can find them helpful for your routine. But yeah, this video was actually requested, which was really nice because it's like I didn't realize how I never really done a video like this, how to get rid of toys, how to get rid of things in a way where it can you can work with slowly but surely and then eventually it gets done.
You never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm reading a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. Later talk, body talk, there's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wreck and fall, tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. And bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lies. It's our own door. Bring it right back to me, baby.
Now here I took forever with them because I ended up talking to them for like an hour. They eventually got bored and tired of getting a toy individually, so I ended up getting it myself and showing it to them to see what they wanted to do with it. And once the bins were ready, I just set them on the floor and told them to kind of organize it so it can be easier for them to get it in. They can know where it's at. Now these are not all the toys. I have some toys in the living room, which we had to do the same process again. Just kind of look at the Canva, kind of separate the trash, separate the ones you're keeping and the ones that they just gotta go as like donations maybe. But I just wanted to know those steps. And when you do practice those steps within even yourself, it is so helpful and it really comes in handy. Next thing you know, your brain operates that way and you do it without even realizing it.
Is this the void I'm searching for? The great inside behind the door. Is this the void I'm searching for? The great inside I'm looking for. Behind the door. Is this the void I'm searching for? The great inside I'm looking for. Behind the door. Is this the void I'm searching for? The great inside I'm looking for. Behind the door.
At this point, they were just kind of like, okay, are we almost done? Are we almost done? And I'm like, yep, these are the two last baskets. And I was just so happy that there were 3 bags full of stuff that no longer needed to be in our home. You feel the sense of satisfaction that you got something done. Now, sometimes when you do feel overwhelmed, just stop and try again 30 minutes later. I had to stop after they were done with like the toys and stuff like that, and the little bins, because like I had to like recharge the batteries for the camera and stuff. But it happened. and I ended up finishing at night. So we all took the pause for it, and then we came back at it and finished it that way. And it was really, really nice. Now I had to wash all the bedding and get really the laundry done before school starts. So basically in a day, and that's gonna be a whole nother video for sure. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully I can get it done. I don't know, you guys. Do you guys feel exhausted about holidays, like after the holidays? Because I sure did. It drained me. I was just like, girl, I gotta get my stuff together because, winter break, it's basically over, and I need to get back in my game with my routine. Just keep on moving forward. Let's see what this year will bring to us. This is actually a perfect example where I was already doing that with the toys, and my brain automatically just like, let's get this done real quick. It took less than 3 4 minutes. It wasn't the best, but I got it done. It's like you are rewriting your brain on, instead of thinking negative about a section that you just don't want to do or you put it off. It's just like, oh, it's just gonna take 5 minutes, and eventually just like you'll be surprised what you get done. You really do. Even the kids were like, wow, like that's a lot of stuff. The kids like it when it's really like just clean and stuff. Now it's just making sure that they don't make this mess. Like, I feel like it's part of my fault too, because like, even though I clean the room every day, we're picking up stuff here and there. If 1 day or 2 day I don't do it, it's like it piles up on me. And like the clothes, and that's my fault because I have not been keeping up with the laundry too, so they just leave it there. And maybe hopefully by the end of this year they'll be there. Last time when I did clean this room, I put a lot of the stuffed animals in the garage, and then eventually in summer, I let them pick out what they wanted to bring inside and what should we go. Can I speak? I was doing great till just now, but So this time, instead of me putting it in a bag and having them pick or choose, I told them, how about we put them on top of the closet so you'll have more space to play and for them not to be on the floor. I think it will be great for mommy and it will be great for you so you won't have to clean this much every time it gets dirty. So we all, made the agreement and it's working out great. So whenever they do want one from up there, I just get it, I'm aware of it, and just put it right back after they're done or I see it on the floor. Like I said, you just have to know your ways on being creative with things, come up with things that it can work for you. And, for the rest of the people, they can mind their business. At the end of the day, it's your business. Even though it wasn't deep cleaning, I still hope you got some cleaning motivation out of this and hopefully you practice those tips and help you in the long run. But for now, you guys, I'll see you and catch you on my next one. Thank you so much for watching and just for your time. Bye.
Strangers. When you stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls.